everybody, it's Ownbone Sigalab, and today, against my bitter judgment, I am going to show you what I have so far of my LEGO City. It is something that has been requested on the channel for a long time, but I never got around to doing it because it was just never really finished, and I thought I need to do more before I can show it. But too many people have been like, I want that city. So, today I'm gonna be doing that. Stick around. Just a warning before we start, the lighting in the room that it's in is not good. I took one of the lights from the studio and brought it over there. There's too much glare, so I mean, I don't want to take the time to light up that room really well when I'm just gonna be doing a quick, like, 2-minute video. I'm just gonna be panning and just showing you basically what I have, saying where what is. So, let's go. So here's a view of the entire city real quick. Here's the Palace Cinema. By the way, I have videos for all of these sets if you want to check them out, and I will link them all in the description. So I have somebody lined up to get photos of a celebrity who's already in the theater, actually. And then you can see there's a limo to the bottom right. It's really dusty. I haven't touched it in too long because this is one of my older sets. Here we have the ticket taker who's taking tickets from Tom. Just kidding. Down here we have the city van and caravan, which is just going on a quest to find a nice camping spot so that it can have some fun and eat chimichangas. Then here we have the town square trio building. It's like the place where everybody goes when they want to do something and there's nothing to do. Then moving to the left again, you can see there is an auto repair shop, and he's just pulling out and saying bye to the person who fixes his car. And then moving down here, there's a Lego Movie police car. I mean, it is a normal police car, so I thought, why not? It's kind of like a Special Forces police car, that type of thing. So, yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to have a couple of those around. And then up here, we have Ninjago City, which is the place to go if you're bored, because it's got everything. It's just so awesome. It's a really cool set. If you are a display person and really like Ninjago, this is the set for you. And then over here, we have a little street light. I only have one because it came with the firehouse headquarters. And yeah, so I only have one. And this seemed like a good place because it is an intersection. So like, these guys can go and then you can turn here, turn there, you know, turn different places. And then over here, we have the van. This is a Spider-Man Homecoming set. It's, I think, from Fear the Vulture or something. I don't know the character who's in the van. I forgot his name. He's a Spider-Man Homecoming villain. I forgot who he is. And then, moving over here, we have the Quickie Mart, and it's kind of just serving as the 7-Eleven of the area. And it's got fresh food, unlike 7-Eleven, because as you can see, there's a nice rooftop garden. Very nice, very classy. So you know he works hard. Across from the 7-Eleven is the other part of Ninjago City, which is populated by some minifigures, some people, you know, the goods. Alright, and then coming over to the far side of the city, you can see the McLaren that I built a while back. He's staring over here because there's a Christmas thing that I put there, and I wanted him to be looking at it like, ooh, that's fun. But it's not there anymore, so I might want to adjust that later. Then over here we have the post office, which is just a nice little post office. They have a bigger actual creator expert set for post office, but I don't have that, so this works. And then over here we have the firehouse headquarters, which is, after all, the Ghostbusters. And then we have a little helicopter flying around. I had an extra flying piece from one of the ghosts, so I thought, why not use that? And then, of course, as every city has to have, we've got to have some silliness. So we have Spider-Man, and he tied up a mystery minifigure from, I believe, series 18 or 17 of minifigures. I got a couple of him. I decided to use him because he comes with guns and stuff. So, it was cool. Oh no, little Jimmy fell down. So these boxes over here are tables that we will be setting up later so that we can have more space for the city, and because we don't want to keep the city on this table because this is a useful table. So over here we have another little police car, and then we have a little crane signaling that something is under construction. It's got power function. Yeah, it's cute. So there's that. And then here we have the garbage truck just picking up the trash from the Quickie Mart. And then we have Chief Wiggum's police car just parked outside. He's like, I know it's a robbery, but I want them donuts. And then over here we have the brick bank. We got the yuppie. He's just calling people. He's like, hey, business. Hey. And then here we have the bus stop. This is the only sensible place that I thought I could put it because it's at an intersection, so the bus can come in from here, and then you can just stop there, and then the wheelchair people can get on, and then these people just walk over, you know. So coming from the other side, here's the brick bank. Looks pretty nice. And then over here we have the park with some food trucks. And then we have the statue in the center. And then we have a blank face lady. I don't understand why they always have creator expert sets be with these blank little faces. It's just a little weird, but oh. And then you can see the ugly side of the buildings, which is one downside to having a park here, because the park is the park. It's the main part of the city. And yeah, you can see all this ugly stuff from the back of the buildings that they attempt to hide, but they don't do it very well. Here's the pizza van, ice cream truck from the Lego City line. Here's the Parisian restaurant. If you look at the back, you can see that there is the chef. He's back there. Originally I had the garbage truck over here collecting their garbage, but now I have it over at the Quickie Mart because it just makes more sense over there. So I guess I'll stay there until I redo this area. And then here we have the front of the Parisian restaurant. We have a French guy who's doing some deep thinking with this little bulldog. He's like, what should I do? I don't know. And then over here we have a boy and a girl. They're just talking. And then over here we have the bus, just riding around, doing stuff. And then in the back it's got a couple of bikes, because bikes are good. And now we're back at the Palace Cinema. So that's the tour of the city. So that's what I have here so far. So over here is where we plan on putting the city when we assemble the tables. And then over in that corner we have a carnival. It's kind of just in there with like BB-8 and General Grievous and the snow speeder and vacuum head and people, you know. We got the Ferris wheel and we have the fairground mixer. They're both power functioned, as you can see, which makes it a little bit more fun and easy for me because I don't have to turn the dial every time. I plan on making an amusement park away from the city so that it can be by itself, because it'll be pretty big and I don't think it's going to fit with the rest of the city. Besides, it's more of a corporate, this is more of a fun time. We'll definitely do something with it. We're going to have shelves on this wall, and I'm going to put some sort of Legos. Like, I just did a video about the idea of ship in a bottle. This would be a perfect place for that, because it is a nice display piece, so you know, works. I can display on my Ultimate Collector series, some of the cars that I built, like the Volkswagen Beetle, and some other things that feel not going with the city that I really want to keep out because they look cool. So, and I might not just display Legos there. Like, I have things on my counter that my mom does not want there, so I'm gonna move them over here. Let me show you. Here's my Majestic Metal Earth collection. We have some tanks, air vehicles, the Enterprise, Bumblebee, and I wanted to find Optimus, but I didn't. And then we got some Star Wars items, TIE Fighter, C-3PO, oops, U-Wing. Then behind that we have War Machine and Iron Man. And then we have a Gundam Metal Earth, which I just finished. And then over here we have my Gundam collection so far. We have Astaroth Origin, and then I can't pronounce his name. I got somebody to custom paint this for me, and it looks phenomenal. I'll do a video on both of these so that you can see them more detailed. So that's basically it, guys, plus some extra bonus scenes, if you know what I mean. So that's my city. Remember, it's a work in progress. I haven't finished it yet, and I'll definitely do another video when it's finished or when it's almost there. And we'll sort out the lighting so you can see it better, because the lighting over there is terrible. So we'll try to figure that out next time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.